this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. He's trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense in a split backfield now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Breaks in open space. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He makes the catch.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. There's the handoff. They start tonight with a run, but it's stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Toss play, runner moving left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Hits up the first and is still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, look at the quick cut. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. Fights through the tackler. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. How's the spin move? Facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Toss play to the outside. Breaks into the clear. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Alabama.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They lose a yard on the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quick pass. The catch is made. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And sack sets up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball, has it hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass rush closing in. And the deep shot is incomplete. He brought it in, but couldn't get the foot down in bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. Stop for no gain. That'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Breaks free. That solid pursuit. They'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Because how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback play for him.
Point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And it's caught. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Oregon State offense comes back on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shrinks the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They're going to run it. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught at the 30, still running. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Keeping it on the ground here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up on the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The run to the left, trying to find Pater. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Dumps it down to the back.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to lose football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. The defense has got it. Football comes out. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's interception number number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, he's bringing it back.
Past the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came